Oh, yes, we are. We are. Yes, we have bananas. Yes, we have contact. Yes. Now, I hope that is in there. I can't really tell. Okay, everybody there and ready to go. Everybody there. How's the puppet? Is he ready? Okay, he's ready. Yeah, the puppet's ready too. We're all ready. We're all ready to go, okay? Hi, Matthew. Oh, it's Joe. Joe from Harrisburg. Getting cold up there, isn't it, Joe? Let's see. Let me get on so I can see some of these things. To make sure I'm live and I see, and I can see the messages on some of you. Actually, I can't see. Matthew, I'm Joe from Oh, I see. Joe, you're on both, aren't you? Good for you. Crystal, how are you? Good lady there. Wonderful. Okay, let me see if we get Periscope going. And I can see that. I can see, what is it? Facebook. Okay, 36 websites. Yes. Oh, yes. Are we live? Yes, we're live. 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 Yes. 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 Okay. Now, the reason I want to talk about these 36 websites, this is just a fraction. I don't know if you remember a couple days ago, I talked about how all the jobs, the new jobs. Okay, we have jobs in this country, and then we have jobs. So they're all different kind of jobs. And the job picture is changing. I think all of you know that. But the amount is changing. That's the important. So if you're looking for work, we all got to live, right? We all got to make income. So we got to know what's going on. Where is this income coming from? So most of us, particularly, if you're over 30 or 40 or something like that, you're thinking about traditional jobs. But data, now there's data out now. There's two professors, one at I think Harvard, another one at Yale. They came out with this big study, that showed in the last 5 years, 90% of the new jobs. Okay, all the new jobs. I mean, if we don't create new jobs, man, we're not growing. So that's why all the politicians, they all want to create new jobs. Everything's about new jobs. How many jobs are created? That's why, what's his name? Trump got elected or something, promising jobs. Okay, all that. But jobs aren't the normal kind of jobs anymore. 90% of the new jobs are not normal jobs. They're not where you're on the payroll. They're either freelance work. They're either gig economy jobs, they call them. Just you do a project and then it's over. You're working from home and it's over. They don't have to do this normal jobs because see, it's great. The businesses love this. Actually, businesses love it because the more they could get people off their payroll, that means the less they have to provide health care, the less they have to provide retirement, the less they have to provide office space, the less they have to pay, parking space, all this kind of stuff. So that's right. Hiring you at home as a freelancer is a lot cheaper for businesses. So they're all going that way. That's what outsourcing happened. 10 years ago, it went overseas. Now it's coming back, but we're outsourcing at home. So that's what you have to look at. Now, it doesn't mean all jobs are gone. All those normal jobs. I mean, they're still around and they'll still be filling vacancies, but 90% of the new jobs are going to be in this. Trump's new jobs are debt collectors after the tax cut. You got it. And guess who's going to hire them? The rich people, because they want their money. And that's, so you have to realize that. I mean, and it's not perfect. The world is not perfect. Anything I'm talking about, nothing's going to be perfect. But it's reality, and maybe this will work for you, maybe it won't. What you have to do is try it or look or whatever. Because that's where, look at this, in 5 years, 10 million jobs were created. New ones, okay. We had like 100 million jobs, so we created 10 more in the last 5 years. But 90% of the additional jobs from the 100 million up to 110 million, that 10 extra million, 90% were freelance that you could do at home. That's what and what's also making that practical for everybody, business and you and everything, is the cloud. The cloud. The cloud takes over all the problems that it used to have in doing things. So to be a freelancer before, you had to find a customer, and that was that. So you had to know marketing, marketing, you had to know about all this other stuff, you had to know about payroll, you had to worry about collecting money, you had to be, worry about legal stuff and all that stuff. Now with the cloud and these called platforms, that's where you look at to get these part-time jobs. So in other words, they could be part-time forever. They could be, a lot of them are just whenever you want. They just need people. They got bunches of people ready to work at any time. And if you don't want to come in today, that doesn't matter. They don't care. You want to play golf all day. You want to stay at lunch for 5 hours. Nobody cares. You want to wake up to this morning and not go. I mean, that's the beauty of these kinds of jobs, that you have control over your life. You're not sitting in traffic for an hour and a half every day or 2 hours every day. I mean, that's what's given us sickness in this country, is this commute that is just terrible. I mean, I was reading a study recently that that's really like the main causes for obesity in this country, because we're all just sitting in traffic 2-3 hours a day. And that's bumpkin. You could be exercising for an hour of that. Now you have an extra time to do that. And then you just come home, like I do. So I run every day. It takes me an hour or so, to do all that. And I'm grateful for that. Boy, if I had to get in the car at 7 o'clock in the morning and be downtown, allow another hour to get down there, can I? Well, boy, you're a pretty clever guy. I think you have the wrong website. Anyway, the stuff is there, but you have to look at it differently. So what I put together is something, 35 websites, and these there's all kinds of things you could do. Actually, I told you a source yesterday when we were talking about the free cars. I mean, there's a platform now. If you're a mechanic, somewhere, at a shop, at night you could go on this website and put your skills on the website, and then go to people's house and, change their oil or fix their whatever they have with their carburetor, or fix cars on the side for half the price that they're paying at the car, service center, and they're paying you a fraction of that. This way, you charge them half the price, but you're getting it all. You get it all, And that website is doing all the marketing, and they make sure you get paid, and all that kind of stuff. So that's what the internet's so. That's why Uber is so good, and Airbnb. I make a lot of money out of Airbnb. I don't do any of the marketing, anything. Airbnb does it all, and people come in and they take care of the money, and they take, I don't know, like 5% if that, or whatever. So it's wonderful. I think, but I'm biased. But more importantly, I think we all have to live, and if this isn't good for you, I understand. It can't be, for everybody. Boy, Periscope, some of you people on Periscope are just terrible. I gotta find you guys so you can't do this again. They just say stupid stuff, We're all stupid, but the picture's much sharper on Instagram. Oh, it is? Yeah, good. Yeah, I got a real fuzzy thing on Periscope on my screen here, on my computer screen. I have that. Yeah, but I'm on Instagram too, if you want to do that, and you don't have to watch those messages on Periscope. Okay, here. Now, also, all the things I'm going to write, and these are writing. I'm going to tell you about a bunch of writing websites, okay? I'm going to tell you about a bunch of writing, so if you like writing, I mean, you can even just like writing or whatever. If you like drawing, if you like taking pictures, these are websites that are looking for people to hire, either part-time or by a contract or by a gig or whatever. But there's places, I mean, to me, it's you sign up to as many of these things as possible. That's what it's all about. If you're not signing up, they're not going to come looking for you. That's why you got to go looking for them, and it's marketing. You got to market yourself. So you are now a business of you, and your skills and talent and things like that. So same with me selling books or whatever. If nobody knows about them, I have to be, 90% of my creativity is almost in trying to figure out how to let people know about the books versus doing the books, And that's what you have to do with your work, your talent or whatever. You have to spend all, be so creative in doing. And it makes it, easier on the internet because of these platforms that are out there. Oh, Josh, you're back. Good. Multiple part-time jobs. Yes, everybody's got multiple part-time. That's the way to do it. And then if somebody doesn't like you, you're okay. You got something else, and that's it. So it's having multiple streams. See, there's no secure job anymore. No job is secure, but you want secure income. Right? Don't look for a secure job. Look for a secure income. That's what it's all about. So these are a way to have secure income. So you have multiple secure incomes. And the most important thing about doing that, see, everybody promises that on the internet, but they want money from you. No, I'm going to show you everything here. And if I screw up and some of it is asking for money, just hang up on them and don't fill out the form or whatever. Anybody asking you for money up front, that's why I call it no money down. No money down. Where do I find secured income? You got to create it. Now I'm going to start showing you some places to create it. And that's what my one-stop stuff is all about. The 327 programs that I have, most of that is government, but I also have these other ways that cost no money to create income. But you have to do some work, but to get the work, it doesn't cost any income. Once you get the work, then the platform takes a little percent, and that's how they stay in business. Okay, and so that's why I say, and you could be working for 100 different people, and see which ones you like. It's sort of like having, not just having one mate in life. You got a whole bunch of them there. Tuesday it's him, Wednesday it's him, Thursday it's him, and that's all right. Multiple income streams. See, you could do it now with income because nobody that you're signing up for, nobody hires you and say you have to be there every goddamn day, from these hours and everything. No, they don't do it. You're either going to sign up for a one-time thing, that may take a day, may take a week or whatever, and then it starts all over again or whatever. And you say, yes, I want it. No, I don't. Or you just wake up this morning and you say, I'm available today. You got anything? And it goes like that. So it is a whole different ballgame. And this, to me, is the way to get secure income, because then you're doing something that increasing your skills. So like if you're a writer here, okay, here's, now, I don't know if you could find this, but I put this whole list of 35. It's on Facebook. It's on Facebook, but it's not on my, what do you call it, news feed or whatever. What's the front page on Facebook called? I forgot. It's not there. I have another tab called My News. MYNEWS. That's where I put things that I want to talk about. And I put it there. So it's My News on Facebook. So you can see the whole 35 of them there. And if that's screwed up, I'll put it on my, if you can't find that, let me know during this talk. And I'll put it also on my Facebook, on the main page. What do you call that? The news feed or whatever, the main book. I'll cut and paste it on there. I had it on the news feed. On that I call My News, because when I read articles and I want to save them and tell you guys about the source of money in there, I put it in My News. Let's see. Hello, Matthew from San Antonio. It's snowing in San Antonio. Wow. You could call 211 and get somebody to shovel your sidewalks for free. That means if you have trouble doing it or you don't have enough money and can't do it. So they'll help you with things like that. See, that's what 211 is great for. Should freelancers use LLC for tax purposes? No. You're going to talk to a lawyer and they'll say yes, but no. Why? First of all, you don't even have the gig yet. When you have a lot of money, then you worry about all that stuff. You don't worry about it, because what you do is you put a Schedule C, and don't worry about doing a Schedule C. Actually, you have to count the income, and there's things very simple on the tax form, Schedule C, and if you don't know, you just call 211 and say you need free tax help, and they'll find you somebody for free to do tax help. If that doesn't work, go to your library. They always have tax people for free, or your business development center. They're free people there that will help you there. So don't worry about that. That's at least where you get the money first. Excited about the snow in Smithville. Where's Smithville? Is that Texas too? Okay. Oh, here's the first one. Okay, make cash writing at home about anything. I was trying to use the words like, oh, that's something to write home about. No, but this is something that's cash to write at home about. Yeah, I couldn't get those words right, but you see, I had that sort of like double entendre in there. You know, oh, hey, that's something to write home about. But you could be at home writing about anything and get money. Now that's really something to write home about, right? And here, there's a handful of places here, you know, that have there's an association, actually, it's a nonprofit that helps people get jobs and everything, and they list it. It's called ALSA.org. Okay, and American Greetings, you know, the greeting card people, they need people reading that, writing that stuff. So you have brain stuff kind of things, sign up for them and put your ideas in there. So it's American Greetings, Greetings. Okay, here's another greeting card company. Pays individuals for their writing submissions. They are not hiring at the moment, but you can send them your writing samples to be given consideration for future projects. Okay, so, and it's Avanti, AVANTIPRES. See, even if you don't, you know, they're not hiring now, you go apply, put your name there. You never know. Like the woman, remember that Christine that I talked about with the cars yesterday? Man, she applied for a free car. What was it, in June? She forgot all about it. They called her last week. You have a car. Am I calling the right person? She thought it was a crank call. One that was going to hang up on them, but no, it was legit. So that's why I do. Blue Mountain Arts, they do another one. The company focuses on submissions of creative writers like love, friendship, and man, you have nothing to lose. But you like writing about love or friendship or inspirational stuff, you just write somehow and send it in. Man, if you don't do that, you're never going to get hired. If you do it, then at least you get some feedback. If you are good at writing on these topics, you should consider trying your luck here. And that's Blue Mountain Arts. Actually, I did a book for them. It was like how to learn from your kids or whatever. I wrote a little kids book about what I learned from kids, and it was, I loved it. Because the kids taught me more than, kids to me were the only thing in life I found that was better than I thought it would be. You know, everything else by the time you get it, big deal. But kids, man, they're amazing. Okay, and then Card Gnome, Gnome. This is by far one of the best sites for freelancers who love artwork, okay? The site allows you to upload your art and also allows you to set up your own shop. Customers are given an opportunity to personalize your cards and for every card sold, you earn royalties. Wow! Wow! So you ever thought you could write cards or greeting cards or something? You just put them up there, and if somebody buys it, you get money. What a great way to get feedback. Isn't that wonderful? Now just think if you wanted to go in the card business, you know, and to see if you have any good ideas for a card. Well, you'll probably convince yourself my ideas for a card are wonderful. Now you have to go find money, you got to find somebody to buy it, whatever. But now here's a platform. You just put it up there, and you know, thousands or millions or whatever. I remember you in TV commercials. I do too. They don't work anymore, at least for me. And that's why you see me here, still trying to educate one way or another. And so now, instead of going through all that nonsense trying to get a card, this platform is putting it up for the same as with T-shirts. See, T-shirts could do that too. You want to make your T-shirt business, all you have to do is, you know, put up a site, you know, I mean, this website, and you put your artwork on there, and if somebody likes a T-shirt with that, then they make it, and you get a royalty. And that's what's cool, man. I mean, it's here's one picture can be worth $1,000. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words? No. Here's where your picture's worth $1,000. If it's your picture. Not a picture of you, but here, artists to watch. Okay, there's a website, Artists to Watch. The company accepts photo submissions. You're a photographer? You think you're cool? Well, find out who else like. Listen, even if your parents and friends don't think your photos are so cool, it doesn't matter. The world is so goddamn big. They're not the whole world. Look at all the idiots, you know, that we have in this world. Yep. So if the people you know aren't idiot enough to appreciate you, there's got to be people out there, and they got to find you. That's why now you have ways to get it out there, to find the other idiots who are just like you and go crazy the way you do. And you make money out of it. See, that's it. So artists to watch. Okay, Bayview Press. The company is always hiring fresh and new talent with strong, clean, uplifting painting skills. You like to paint? There are no illustrations required. Okay, that's Bayview Press, or Caspri, Caspari online. Here they concentrate on just illustrations. So if you're an illustrator, okay, you like doodling, who cares what people say about what it is? Do it there. Do it in people where the market to tell you, not your friends and lovers and family. They're not going to buy that stuff anyway, so who cares what they say about your work? You know, Tampa. I used to go down there and do home shopping all the time. I got kicked off the air once I start wearing my question mark suit. They didn't want me to wear a question mark suit. That was funny. Okay, Photofolio. Okay, reviews black and white and color photography for publication and postcard, note card, posters, and t-shirt formats. To submit your work, please fill a well-edited selection of about 40 images. See, now that's what it all is getting your work out there. And this, the internet makes it so easy. So Photofolio, F-O-T-O-F-O-L-I-O, okay? And then Crown Point Graphics, that's a stationery house that always also looking for stuff too. So that's another one. Okay, artists. Okay, here's where artists like Gina B Designs. Gina B Designs concept designs with outstanding composition, great use of color. If you know how to use color and produce great design, then you should consider your art there. Here, Great Arrow. Okay, they accept work submissions from freelancers for their award-winning line of cards. So you could be on a card. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. Wow, I know we're all insecure about how good we really are, you know, but look at all the crap we buy. You know, none of that's good, right? It's just the best that's out there. So that's what, it's all about applying, you know, and that's why the people who get grants are the ones who apply. The people who get jobs are the ones who apply. The people whose talent is selected are the ones who apply. The ones who don't apply don't. And I think we're just also self-critical. And don't think we're good enough because we're not on the cover of Time magazine. Well, you know, it's a big world, man, and all you need is a few shekels out of this. You know, you don't need $1 gazillion. Okay, and there's other people like you too that would appeal to that, and that's what it is finding them, and that's what's so great about these platforms. For those who love doing art, you can check out this company that pays freelancers for their work. They offer full artist guidelines for people to follow when submitting pieces of art, and that's called Noble Works. Palm Press, the company focuses on unique and beautiful photos for special occasions to create their greeting cards. So photos on your greeting card. Actually, somebody took photos of me and they put it on a greeting card. You know, I hire a photographer and take photos so I could use them in all my artwork and stuff like that. I don't know where they found them, but some greeting card company, and I got a stack of greeting cards with me on the cover. And it wasn't me. I don't think they know me from Adam. It's just the person who took the photo. Planet Zoo. This company focuses on wildlife and animals. You like taking pictures of animals? Well, send them there when you get some. You know, and see if you make money on it. Here, Paper Magic. Paper Magic, a group accepts submissions on written verses, right? So your little poetry and photos. Now that's pretty good. Okay, and that's Paper Magic. CSS Industries, or Pomegranate. Wow, that's it. This is a good greeting card company, another group. Up With Paper. Up With Paper accepts art submissions for their greeting cards and pays freelancers for their works. They can talk to them by email through my recycled paper greeting cards. Okay, so that's artists, photographers, writers, okay? There's a bunch right there, you know, that you could take advantage of and start doing this stuff. Okay, now here's some other, everybody's on a computer, right? You probably are, or whatever. Now, there's a lot of work going out, freelance work, that you could do at home, do that. Now, here's a bunch of companies that you could sign up for and make work and make money at home using your computer. If it's data entry or doing, see, a lot of things people have online now, they need some people to do things. What is this color? You know, and so they have to have people, you know, help with the robots who can't tell the difference in color, you know, to do a lot of things. So there's a lot of tasks, a lot of money, you know, to be made. I mean, you're not going to get $50 an hour doing this stuff, but it's income and it's right there. You're on the computer anyway, right? So most of your life is probably on the computer. So what the hell? You might as well get money for being in front of this thing and learning something too. Okay, one is called Accutran Global. Okay, now these were all vetted in a way. I mean, don't give anybody money. You know, we screwed up and didn't do this. A nice lady helped me with this, and I want to make sure, you know, but you, I mean, never know. I didn't call everyone personally. These are second sourced, so make sure you give nobody money, okay? They only get some money when you get money. So see if it's 5%, 10%, or whatever it is. That will be up front. And if it's not up front, stay away from them. Don't do it. So, okay, Accura, A-C-C-U-T-R-A-N, is a global mostly known for transcription, which is fair since it's mostly what they bring on independent contractors to do. However, they sometimes have data entry jobs as well. So it's best to keep your eye out. Check the link for any overview of the company detailing what it's like for their transcriptionists. It's likely to share similarities in what they expect of data entry. So you want to, you know, transcript, you could listen and type, that's another job, okay? Axion Data Entry Services, A-X-I-O-N, data, D-A-T-A, entry, E-N-T-R-Y, services is one of the most legit opportunities who rarely have openings, but it can be good to be registered in their database for when they do. They also only work with independent contractors. In order to qualify them, you have 2 or 3 years of experience of data entry. We all have that, right? We've been doing this for years. Okay. So that's Axion Data Services. Birch Creek Communications, BCC, Birch Creek Communications, periodically looks for people to do data entry. When they do, they're looking for independent contractors just like you, and they pay by the job and your performance, with the uppermost pay range going to those consistently near perfect accuracy. So that depends on how good you are, and that makes sense. Here's another one. It's click workers. How do you like to be a click worker? Well, here's my business card. I'm a click worker. I just hang around clicks and work at it. Click Worker allows you to sign up and become part of a pool of folks who complete tasks for Click Worker's clients. Data entry is one of those tasks, and these include proofreading, copy editing, web research, surveys, and more. Once you sign up for free, you fill out your profile and complete short assessments and demonstrate your abilities. The number of jobs available to you depend on how well you perform, and providing excellent work means your earnings will increase. Click Worker. Make a little money at home, you know, doing that, sign up. No money down. I don't know if you're old enough to remember, that was back in the 50s when they were first selling homes for on the GI Bill money. There was no money down, real estate. Yeah. Dion Data, D-I-O-N Data Solutions. Data is currently looking for data entry professional operators. Type 60 words per minute. Man, I couldn't do this. With a high degree of accuracy. Okay, so that's Dion Data Solutions. The smart crowd. Now, you got to be part of that, right? You're part of the smart crowd. Well, I'm part of the smart crowd. Okay, the smart crowd is part of Lionbridge, providing registered workers a pool of available micro tasks. Don't you want to do micro tasks? I guess that's a little task. Must be for little people. You have to be under 5 foot tall. Many of which involve around data entry. You work when you want and as much as you want. Pay rates vary and are advertised both as competitive and corresponding to your productivity. To work with them, register on their site for free. They evaluate you and then match you with skills to fit your skills. Payment is issued once a month. See, all these things, you just sign up. You're looking for money. Don't be messing around on Google and doing nothing. Sign up for these, at least earning some income if you need it. You have too much money? Okay, then don't do it. You know, I understand. Micro workers. That's the name of the company. As the name implies, is another microtask site. They offer a variety of tasks, and some of those that include data entry. Some of the jobs are actually paid better than similar jobs on other microsite sites. So you also show your percentage of each job that demonstrates how often that job poster has approved your work of various workers. You're only paid for approved work, so that's useful. Payment for complete jobs go directly to your PayPal account. See, so you get paid right away. This is Amazon Turk, Amazon Turk, Mechanical Turk. That's what this is. This is one of the first ones I knew about, was Amazon Mechanical Turk. Same thing. And this is part of Amazon.com, so it's a big thing, is the lion of microtask sites. And you can find data entry work among their thousands of available tasks. So you can go on now and start making some cash. Once you register with their site, you can select human intelligence tasks. That sound interesting to you? Sometimes you must complete a qualifier to land the task. You're only paid if your work is accepted. There can be some shady tasks listed on Amazon Turk, so be careful and don't pick up any hits that feel wrong. Payment is made by Amazon gift cards and through bank department. Or through bank deposit. See, now that's a big legitimate company. No money up front. You task. You do human stuff that people need. Stupid human things. There's a lot of things the computer can't do. That we still need humans. So that's what this is for, and it's huge. Working Solutions periodically offers work that involves data entry. In order to work for them, you need to fill out an I-line application and follow it up by making some assessments. They'll contact you afterward. Their website says this takes about 2 weeks with acceptance or rejection. So you know in 2 weeks if they want you or not. See, that's it. It's all about applying. It's applying yourself, applying online, filling out the forms, see if you get something. And the worst case is you don't, and that's where you are now. So what the hell's the difference? At least you're making motions. And truthfully, I think what happens is when you do something like this, it leads to something else you never even thought of. Yeah, that's right. I'm collecting all these kinds of things too and putting in my report, that has, your state one-stop. So if you go lesko.com/one-stop, I do 327 sources of personal grants and money opportunities like this. They're on the web that cost you nothing. So I'm trying to collect the largest database in the world for every state. See just what is in your state, particularly government stuff. And that's the most important stuff I put in here. But other things like that, you could easily make the money like this, or driving for Uber, or getting rid of the clothes in your closet, or cooking meals at home for other people. So many ways now to make extra money that is not a normal job, and that you could do it at home. And that's the important thing nowadays. And that is growing faster and bigger than ever before. So if you're looking for me, I'll put that. Nobody complained about wanting all those, or maybe I just missed the complaints. But it's on my news on Facebook. I have that whole list. But I'll put it again on my front page of my Facebook, so everybody see it if you can't make news. And these are the websites with me. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's backwards. But lesko.com/one-stop or lesko.com/talk. That's where you could talk $1 a minute, and usually in 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I could get you the websites to get you on your way to, start a business, get out of debt, anything like that. Solve any housing problems, things like that. And here, my 5 free download. This is the one thing. Now, this is the best thing I think that the freebie I've ever seen in my life, because I give you my 5 best sources of free help to get anything. These are organizations that will do research for you for free, whether it's money, whether it's housing, whether it's business, anything. If you're a vet, you're a senior, whatever. These are people who do research for you for free to find you money and help, free money and help to do anything. So you go to this website, lesko.com/5free, download that. It's a huge ebook with instructional videos and links and stuff like that you could definitely use. I mean, I've been doing this 40 years, and what I'm trying to do too is get nuggets to you, so you realize that there is help out there, so that you will expand that and really solve your problems in life instead of just wishing they would be solved or something like that. It takes work, it takes effort, and Google really is, to me, the longer I'm doing this, and I'm biased, so don't trust me, is that hinders your success more than it does helping you. That's only good if you know exactly what to do. Like if you're looking for free money, you're never going to find me in there. Maybe, but only because I've been doing this 20 years. But you won't find the free place at the government, because they don't advertise. They'll never get there. And then it won't even be called free money. It's going to be called direct payments. It's going to be called loans you don't have to back, and all these kinds of things. So that's why it's understanding, the reality and what the world is, and that comes from experience. And you have to get that experience yourself. No one can give it to you. You'll get frustrated with Google. Then you'll just grab somebody on Google who promises you the world, and as long as you give them money. And that's why the key to life, I think, is success. Unless you have a lot of money, that's fine. If you don't have a lot of money, then your key to success is trying lots of things that don't cost anything. And that's what my reports are. Every report I send you, whether it's on housing, whether it's on starting a business, or just having extra money to live on, and that's a 327 report for your state. I think that's the best work I've done in 40 years of doing this. I'm more proud of that. I finally got this all down by state. When I was doing books, I couldn't do that, and it's clickable, so you have 327 applications for money that are just in your state. And that's, to me, a terrific service, and that's what I want to do until I think of something better to do in my life. I remember you on Merv Griffin. Wow, you do. Yes, old Merv. Yeah, he used to stay at his hotel too in Los Angeles. Yeah, nice. It was a Hilton at the time or something. I don't know. Okay, well, thanks, guys. I'll be back soon. Thanks for putting up with me. And if you email me, leskofreeradio@gmail.com. The website, lesko.com/onestop, or talk, where I do the talk. How about applying for a tax credit in the U.S.? How about applying for a tax credit through the U.S. government, as well as going to the SBA for assistance? Well, I mean, you apply for a tax credit. The one tax credit you should have, particularly if you're not making over like $35,000 or $40,000, is the earned income tax credit. Now that's a tax credit where you don't even have to pay taxes to get it. So that's really a grant that's run through the IRS. But don't look for anything tax credit. It doesn't matter. You need help. You need assistance. If you want to start a business, you just say, I need assistance to start this business. And you start explaining to people what kind of assistance, what kind of business it is, and see what's out there. Don't go looking for money. Go looking for assistance. Because that way you don't get the door shut in your face because they don't have what you're asking for. You have to be too specific if you're looking for money and you don't know all the specifics out there. I don't either. That's why, to me, what I'm trying to do is show you options of the stuff that's out there. And that's what to do, is then you decide what to do once you know all that's out there. You don't say, I want to do this exactly, and I just need this, hammer or whatever. And no, you got to go out and look what is there. And this is how we're going to grow as a country or as an individual, is you developing your skills, getting them out there, and also growing them for free. You can do it part-time. If you have a boring job now, keep that and start developing a long-term, income, or many ways of income on something that you really want to do in life. And you could do that part-time just as easily. And that's why these tools are there available for you to do it full-time or part-time. It doesn't matter. And I think in the long term, because we're living so long. Look, I'm 74, man. I probably lived 20 more years. I want want to keep being productive in society. So that's why I'm trying to figure out how can I package things with my knowledge, and I have about 40 years of experience and helping other people and find out the value and how you like buying it or how to sell it. I mean, nobody buys reference books anymore, and that's what I learned to do. And the problem with having success is it's hard to get out of your mind. That's why it's taken me 10 years, and maybe getting close. Maybe in the next year or two it'll be start clicking or something, but it takes a long time. So we all have a long time to live yet. So who the hell cares if a couple weeks, couple months, couple years or whatever? That doesn't matter as long as you're working towards something that you want to do. What's boring and what is not fulfilling in life is you're stuck in something that you don't want to do and you have no other hope. See, and that's why start developing something that you know is important. Start developing it without costing you money. Then you get hope in your life that, hey, I will do this, and that you could be your own hero in life. You know, and that's important too. We don't have enough heroes, and all these people are, you know, heroes or somebody making a lot of money, and that's not a hero to me. Are you providing something that's very good for other people? That's what business is. You develop, you have a skill, you got something you could do better than anybody. Okay, how could you package that and then get it to other people, and then they're willing to pay for it, and now you could do what you're born to do, and you get money to pay for it. What could be better than that? You know, you fall asleep happy at night because you're fulfilled. You worked your hardest because you love what you're doing and proud of what you're doing, and you're helping other people doing it because you're giving them best inside. You're at a job that you hate. You're just slacking through, and the people who are going to that company, they could tell you, you ever call Comcast? Some of these people, I tell them, that's why everybody hates their job, because nobody's doing it from their heart. So read this. Oh, well, did I solve all your questions today, Mr. Lesko? We're here to help you any way we can. Remember that. And thank you for being a good customer of Comcast. I hope you enjoy yourself today. He didn't care, right? What a miserable life. And that's why you don't have to live that way. Man, find something that you want to. You want to do customer service? I'm going to find that you do customer service because you want to do that. And help people and not be sitting in a slave ship and somebody hitting it. You could do that from home now, yeah, and things like that. And I'm going to get that stuff and tell you about how to do that. And that's maybe a cool way to make money because you just you like talking to people on the phone, get paid for it at home. Lots of ways to do that. Okay, guys, gonna go. Talk to you later. Thanks for putting up. Oh, and I'm going to put it on the front page of Facebook, so in case you, yeah, come on. Well, that's a sin. Now, how do you get out of this thing? Oh, we'll figure that out later. Oh, there's the end, okay. There's the end. Okay, there's the end. There's the end. Where's the end? End. Oh, there's the end. There's the end. Now, where's the finish? Oh, we got the finish.